My name is David Owasi, and in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 reasons why your business is currently having a declining, stagnant, or non-existent revenue at all. So there are actually 4 reasons, and the reason why I have come up with these 4 reasons is I've spoken to dozens and dozens of business owners and consultants across multiple niches and multiple spaces, and I found that businesses that actually struggle in growing their revenue or even in getting new revenue to their business usually have some of these 4 things missing, and I'll dive into them. The first thing is positioning. Now, how are you positioned in your space? How are you positioned in your niche? And I find that a lot of businesses that struggle to gain revenue or to grow revenue actually do not have positioning in their space. And what do I mean by positioning? I actually call it a market dominating position. And a market dominating position is you being able to clearly articulate 3 things. Number 1, the problem that your perfect client has and doesn't want. Number 2 is the solution they are looking for but don't have. And number 3 is the specific and unique way you can deliver on the solution better than everyone else in the market. And the interesting thing is this: a lot of business owners talk about all the cool stuff they do. 35 years in the industry, 100% customer satisfaction, and they say all this amazing cool stuff, which is not bad in itself, but really, your prospects, your ideal clients only care about themselves. We are all selfish. I'm selfish, you're selfish. And at the end of the day, everyone is only thinking about themselves and their problem and their solution. So if you're not talking specifically about the problem and specifically about the solution, which is the transformation your perfect client is looking for, then they're not listening to you. You're not positioning yourself as the expert, as a person to solve their problem. So I'll give you an example. So if, for example, you are a business consultant, right? You help businesses optimize their processes, or you help businesses become more profitable or have more leads. It's very important that you actually specify the emotional feeling of how people who experience that problem are feeling right now. For example, you could say, do you feel overwhelmed right now? Do you feel like your business is not moving in the right direction? Do you feel X, Y, Z? How are they feeling? How is that problem making them feel right now? And then the second part is, how do they want to feel after you've helped them solve their problem? Do you want to feel, do you want to feel stress-free? Do you want to feel more organized? Do you want to feel more excited about your business? Do you want to feel more productive? So you have to tie in the emotional, feelings of where they are right now and where they want to go. That transformation, that's what you're selling on, and that is how to position yourself. And usually you want to be able to boil this down into 2 sentences or less. So for example, I was recently working with a realtor, and we were able to come up with a positioning: I will help you sell your house in 30 days or less. Otherwise, I will sell it for you for free. So that really address where people are, where they want to go, the emotional component, and a bit of a guarantee as well. So it's very important that you have that positioning for your business. So that's the first thing. The second thing you need to have for your business is a compelling offer. And a lot of businesses, the only offer they have is, come on schedule a one-on-one meeting with me, or something as vague and that requires a high opt-in as that. And that is not bad in itself, but in the environment we find ourselves in, there's a lot of competition for attention. You need something that is compelling. You need a compelling offer. And a compelling offer, usually I find the best offers are informational driven offers. So this could be, download a checklist for getting XYZ, download 5 reasons why your business is not optimizing, or download this 5-pager why XYZ. So you want to provide some sort of information that helps your perfect clients start to solve the problem that you've already defined and the solution they're looking for. And the interesting thing is that information is really not the problem. Typically it's the implementation that is typically the issue. But you can start that relationship by clarifying, the problem they have, and defining that problem, defining the components of that problem, and giving them some value that they can start acting upon. And usually when you're able to provide that informational offer, it's very low risk. It doesn't take anything for people to opt into that offer, and in exchange for that offer, you are getting their contact information, because you need a way to connect and talk to them. And people are more than happy, if the information you're providing to them is valuable, people are more than happy to give you their information in exchange for that offer that is highly compelling. So you need a compelling offer for your business. Not just call me, not just schedule a one-on-one meeting with me. You need an ebook, you need a customized report, something that gives them immediate value right now. So I find a lot of businesses are struggling to get that. The third thing you then need is you need a way to nurture your perfect prospect. So people will not buy from you for the very first time they hear about you. You need to earn their trust. You need to build that rapport and relationship. You need to add more value. You need to ease any question or concern they might have about working with you. So that is why you need a drip campaign. You need to nurture them through a series of value added information. And this series could be a series of 10, 15, 20 email sequences. You could even add a few calls in there, whatever it is you feel that will add value. But generally, you want this to include everything from case studies, testimonials. You want this to include information, value-driven information that will answer questions, concerns that they might have about working with you. You want to basically eliminate every barrier that they might have to wanting to work with you or work with your business using drip series information. And when you do this and you add a call to action, then it really invites people to say, you know what, I like that testimonial, or that information was that actually made sense. And it could be on email 1, it could be on email 7, it could be on email 15. But you want to have this automated, by the way. So it's not like you're doing this manually. You want to automate this process in your business and nurture them, build trust, build and establish that relationship. You need to do that. Some people actually use like Facebook groups to nurture people. Emails is one of the simplest way to do that. You can also use like Clubhouse. There's a lot of variety of ways you can use to nurture prospects, but emails is one of the simpler versions and one of the easier ones to implement in your business. And then the last thing that you need, if you want to overcome stagnating revenue, declining revenue, or no revenue at all in your business, is you need a system to generate leads. You need a reliable system, a machine. So in a lot of businesses that I speak to who are struggling, and this might be relevant to you, is you rely on referrals only, or you rely on people just finding your content accidentally, or you rely on people just talking, sharing your stuff, which is not bad in any way, but it's not a predictable system, right? You need a predictable machine that clockwork will always generate leads on your behalf. And there are a lot of systems out there that you can implement depending on your niche, depending on what you want to do, depending on your budget. Most people do Facebook ads or Instagram ads or Google ads or YouTube ads, so you can pay for that. You can do that if you have a lot of budget for that. But there are also other strategies. For example, if you're targeting the B2B space, you can obviously use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to build lists of your ideal prospect and then reach out to them. You can also use organic campaigns where you actually reach out to people all across Facebook, Instagram, and different social media platforms. You can pay people. You can have people on use people like in the Philippines, or outsource cold callers or telemarketers for your business, pay them for cheap, and then have them call people on your behalf. You provide them with a list. So there are a lot of different strategies out there for how you can actually build a reliable machine to bring in leads to your business. But it is very important that you build those 3 things first before you start actually paying for a lead system, because it won't work if you don't have positioning for your business, if you don't have a compelling offer, and if you don't have a way to really nurture those prospects when they come in. Then you're just going to be wasting your money going to pay for leads that will not convert into paying customers. So those are the 4 things that you need in your business if you want to overcome a lack of revenue, declining revenue, stagnating revenue, or no revenue at all in your business, number one, you need to position yourself. You need a compelling offer. You need a nurturing campaign way to nurture those prospects, and you need a reliable system for generating leads. If you're having any issues in any of these areas, more than happy to talk to you. I have more resources I can share with you to help you. You can download my book for free where I have more information about this. You can also watch my webinar with a lot more information to help you overcome these challenges. See your success. Thanks for watching.